So, if you guys don't already know, I list on multiple platforms, and yesterday I got a message saying all your listings are deleted. Yeah. So, not deleted, deactivated. Same difference, but yeah, let me tell you about it in a minute. All right, guys, so I'm just going to kind of talk with you guys for a little bit today. I do mainly sell on eBay. That is for sure my number one platform. So just to give you a little insight into where my sales are with eBay and Mercari and Poshmark. So I made about $75,000 last year on eBay. I made $5,000 on Poshmark, and not 5,000 on Poshmark. I didn't make any on Poshmark. I just started Poshmark this year. I made 5,000 on Mercari. So eBay is definitely my number one platform. I do know how to sell on Amazon, but just because of the way I source and what I like to do, I don't do that. So I use a add-on to my browser called List Perfectly. If you're not familiar with that, then it's a program that goes onto your browser. You can only do it via internet. And once you list your items on your main platform, eBay in my case, you can go and copy them to other platforms. So I copy most of my stuff over to Mercari and Poshmark. But that software does not take those listings down. So if something sells on eBay, then you have to manually take it off of Poshmark or Mercari. And I am horrible about doing that. I will, when I share my closet on Poshmark, which is not as frequently as it should be, but when I share items on Poshmark and I see one that's sold, I go ahead and change that to not for sale on Poshmark. So Poshmark definitely gets updated more than Mercari does, and this has kind of bit me in the butt. So I sold I think it was a hockey game, and I sold it on eBay on Monday, and then on Tuesday someone bought it on Mercari. Well, I had to cancel the order on Mercari. Those of you that don't know, eBay does score you by metrics. So if you cancel an order because it's not in stock, or it got damaged, or for whatever reason you can't ship, that's a defect rate. And if your defect rate gets too high, you will either lose your top rated seller, you could go below standards, which could cause you to have ramifications in search. So I know when I had too high of a defect rate, this was over a year ago, my defect rate is now 0 on eBay. But if you have too high of a defect rate, then eBay will bump your search rankings down. So instead of maybe coming up 10th on the page, you're not even going to be on the first page, even if you're promoted, because eBay doesn't want somebody that is not having good customer service and fulfilling orders to come up on their top search rankings. So here's what happened, and I am gonna put up here my Mercari listing so you can see exactly how many I lost when this happened. So I canceled the video game order. I have done this tons of times before because, as I said, I'm horrible about keeping up with Mercari. So I will cross-post it and I forget it. Mercari is my slowest platform. It's even slower than Poshmark most times. So it sold, I canceled it, said can't ship, and I get an email saying your listings have been deactivated. And I'm like, wait, what? So it was not just the one. They deactivated all of my listings. And yeah, it could have been worse. They could have canceled my account. They could have kicked me off Mercari. Then I wouldn't have been able to get my money, which I've heard of happening to people, but still a major pain in the butt. So now I am going to have to go by hand and activate each individual listing, which is good because it'll clear out all of the stuff that is sold on eBay. So if you guys watch my what sold videos, I would say averages 10 to 15 packages going out per day. I do not cross post everything, but if I feel like it'll sell on other platforms, I will cross post it. So I had 400 Mercari listings. I do have over 1,500 listings on eBay, so that's what, about a quarter. And so I went in and I've started reactivating. Like I said, it will clear out all of the stuff that has sold on eBay, but it's a royal pain in the butt. And you might have seen, or you, I'm sure at some point will see, if something sells on eBay and another platform at the same time, the other platforms don't penalize you. So you don't want to cancel your eBay, even if that sale is more on Mercari or Poshmark. And that happens to me because I run sales over on eBay. I also price higher over on Mercari and Poshmark because people tend to send lower offers on Mercari and Poshmark. I anticipate that. So when stuff sells at full price over on Mercari and Poshmark, I am super surprised. I'm happy, but it doesn't happen too often. Most times it's offers and then it ends up selling at or a little bit lower than what I was asking for it on eBay. So I will go and reactivate these listings, and hopefully I can try to be better at taking stuff down. I don't know if I will be. If I lose Mercari, it honestly is not the end of the world for me. I know a lot of people are doing amazing over on Mercari. I am not one of them. And I think I don't do a lot of video games and toys, which definitely sell very well over on Mercari. And I have sold a few jewelry pieces, but not a ton. So Mercari for me is just kind of like a little bit extra. I get, I would say 2 to 5 sales a week on Mercari. So I didn't email them. I didn't message them because sometimes Mercari's customer service leaves a lot to be desired, to say the least. And I just will reactivate them as I get time. So in this situation, what I could have done differently is pull down those listings when they sell on eBay. Mercari does have a search feature now. They did not have that when I first started doing Mercari. I've been selling on there, I'd say about a year and a half. And now though, I can search when something sells over on eBay to find that listing in my Mercari listings and take it down. I don't know if I will do that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so busy and got so much going on that I'm not sure if that will happen. So definitely, if eBay is a main part of your income, you want to protect that account. Don't cancel those orders unless the buyer asks you to. I know a lot of people also drop ship over on eBay. Like if you broke something and then couldn't fulfill it, you would go purchase it from another seller and have them send it to your buyer. And you will also, as a seller, you will have people drop shipping from you for whatever reason. I don't know why they do it. I don't care. It's a sale. I don't put invoices into my packages anyways. I don't have to worry about that. We do use eBay tape, but we make sure to have clear tape on hand. So when somebody buys from you drop shipping, they typically will ask you not to put any eBay branded supplies, use any eBay branded tape. So having a plain roll of tape around is definitely a good thing to have. And yeah, if you're cross-posting, hopefully you're not like me. You don't have as much going on and you're able to pull your listings. If anybody knows of any apps or programs that pull those listings down once they sell on one platform, that would be great. That would help me a lot. I've heard a couple of people say some stuff, so I'm not exactly sure how that works. If I find out, I will definitely let you guys know. And yeah, I think that's about enough of my rambling right now. I just want you to know, if your listings get deactivated, it is not the end of the world. You can reactivate them. But if you lose your Mercari account, that's a different story. I have not had that happen. I do know it has happened to a few people, and from what I've heard, it's almost impossible to get it back. So I wouldn't say don't sell them there because of that, but I would say watch your listings and try to pull them down when they sell on other platforms. And that goes across the board for Poshmark as well. And hopefully this won't happen to you. So I hope you guys learned a little from my serious frustration. I probably reactivated 10% of my listings. It's going to take me a long time to reactivate everything. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I do appreciate you watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.